Hi guys, it's Matt here from Team GHQ with this. It is my Nationals 2017 deck profile. It is Musketeers. So I took Musketeers Nats. I went unfortunately 0-3 and then dropped. But I'll start, of course, Baby Blue Eyes Musketeer Maylen. Her ability Counter Blast, Pour into Debt, Pour into Soul. Top 4 cards of your deck, search for a card with Musketeer, Superior Call it, and if the called card has the same card name as a card on the field, that called unit gains plus 3k. Then we've got 4 of Gardenia Musketeer Alard. When it's called, fire an effect, fire one of your cards Musketeers, counter charge 2. And then we have 4 generic critical, Frisia Musketeer Roselia. Then for the stands, I swapped the draw out for stand because extra 5k shield plus the effect. Blue Rose Musketeer Ernst. Counterblast 1 product to the bottom deck, look at the top 4. Search for a Musketeer, Superior Court to Rearguard, and then shuffle deck. Same with Mayland, so you put it Soul Shuffle. And then lastly for generic, 4 copies of Camille Musketeer Nicole. Generic Musketeer Heal Trigger. Okay, next we're on to the grade 1s. 3 copies of Dandelion Musketeer Merca. Her ability, when she boosts in Neonectar, if you have a Neonectar Vanguard and if your deck's been shuffled due to an effect, this turn, the boost unit gains plus 3k. It doesn't matter Vanguard or Rearguard, if the deck's been shuffled and if you have a Neonectar Vanguard, plus 3k. 3 copies of Rebecca. Her ability Counterblast, choose one of my other Musketeer units and retire it. Look at top 4 for a Musketeer, Superior Call it, and then shuffle. 3 copies of Tatiana. Now, Tatiana I do like because GB1 is retire the unit. When you stride into a stride unit with Musketeer, you can retire her, and the next time you would, you stride for free. But I love how you can combo it with Rain Breath to Superior Call to the field, and then you got your GB1 enabled for it. And then lastly for grade 1s, 4 copies of Antonio Musketeer BG. This is when it's placed on Guard Circle, and it's any unit, so you can use it on rear guards.
I didn't roll since you know us.
Yeah, you dragging me up to the front really helped. Yeah.
4 copy, start grade 2, 4 copies of Sylvia, 7k grade 2, but when it's placed on Vanguard Rearguard, reveal top card of your deck. If it's a Musketeer, it's Neonectar Musketeer, you Superior Call it. If not, shuffle deck.
I can't remember how many.
But Musketeer, yeah, it's a free Superior Call.
I don't know. Was it when me and you and Kelly or Steph were walking down it?
4 copies of Tessa. When your other unit with Musketeer's card names placed on Rearguard, if you have 3 or more other units, she gains plus 2k, and then if you had a face-up copy, a face-up Musketeer unit in G-Zone, call unit gains plus 4k. So, quite good for the...
No one can remember that.
Oh shit.
So we'll get for the
3 copies of Kyvent. Same skill as Rebecca, so Counterblast and retire for top 4 cards, Superior Call 1, then shuffle. And then lastly for grade 2, we have 2 copies of Augusto, the 12k attacker, essentially. And then we'll move on to grade 3s. All the Neonectar. 4 copies of White Clover Musketeer Miorita. GB1, at the end of turn, I can return up to 2 normal units from Musketeer's card name to the bottom of the deck from the drop zone. And a stride skill, and when the G unit with Musketeer's card name strides, choose one of your Vanguards, gains Counterblast, choose one of your rear guards, retire it. With Musketeer's name, retire it, and then top 4 Superior Call up to 2 cards with Musketeer from name, Superior Call to rear guard, and then rest to drop. And then lastly, the White Lily Musketeer Cecilia at 3. Her effect is, her limit break is Counterblast 1 and choose 5 normal units with Musketeer. Put it to deck, Superior Call up to 2 copies of herself, and then shuffle. And then at the bottom is retire to look at the top 5 Superior Call Musketeer unit. Right, now to the G deck. 3 copies of Rebellum Lily Splendorous Musketeer Myra. GBT2, Soul Blast 1. When your other Musketeer unit is placed on rear guard. No, it's unflip. So Soul Blast 1, unflip, GBT2, unflip a face down card with Musketeer from G zone. If you have a Hawk card with Musketeer's card name, till end turn this unit gets when your unit with Musketeer's card name is placed on rear guard. For each of your Musketeer rear guards, that unit gains plus 2k for each. So if you have like 4 Musketeers on and you place, you get plus 10k. Generic but still, 3 copies of Cecilia for the counter blast, and choose 2 of your rear guards with Musketeer's card name and retire them. If you have hardcore with Cecilia, it's counter blast 1 of course. Then search for up to 3 cards with Musketeer's card name and Superior Call them. So sets up. Also sets up Tessa. Next is just a one of Flower Princess of Faith Celine. Counter Blast 1. When it's placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it to rear guard, and gains plus 5k. If the unit had Bloom, Counter Charge, Soul Charge. But this is not a Bloom deck, so almost there. 3 Selfinas, one of them SP. I'll just picture that. Go over the build. I'll go over the BLT. Counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone, so any G unit, flip it face up. Until end turn, they choose the same number of rear guards as the number of face up cards in your G zone, and until the end of turn they get plus 2k, and then for every copy of Selfina face up, they clone. And if 2 more units were called, she gains an extra critical. Then GB8, Lindros Premiere. Her skill, choose 3 normal units, put them to the from your drop zone, return them to your deck. When this unit attacks Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do choose one of your units, search your deck for up to 3 cards with same name as that unit. Superior Call them to separate rear guards, and the units called with this effect and this unit gain plus 10k for each unit called. So say you had, for example, like, what could I throw in? Just say you had a 4 of, you had 1 on board, Superior Call 3 of them, they each gain plus 10k, Vanguard gains plus 30. So each gain plus 30, they all gain plus 30 if you do it. Inferno, skill of her, Soul Blast 1, choose up to 5 normal units in total from your rear guard and drop zone, return to your deck, shuffle. If return 5, Counter Charge, Soul Charge. Counter Blast and choose card from your hand, discard it, her GB2. When your unit's placed on rear guard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units with Bloom ability, search your deck for up to 2 cards with the same card name as that, reveal them, put them to hand, and shuffle. So that's that. Then, lastly, 3 copies of Sacred Tree Dragon Rain Breath. The ability, like I said with Tatiana, that can set up, is choose a card from hand, Superior Call, it gains resist, and she gets plus 5. And this unit gains plus 5k. And then lastly, 1 copy of Dismal. Anyway, so that's been my deck profile for Nats. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out our Facebook page, the Team GHQ page, our Twitter at Team GHQ YouTube, and our website, link in the description. And as always, happy gaming.